Abby and I am 6 years old. Both my parents work. My dad is a painter, so he teaches me art.
Abby's dad works full-time, 40 hours a week, as a painter. Abby's mum works part-time, 20 hours a week, as a cleaner. They are both paid the minimum wage, $13.75 an hour. There are more than 1 million children in New Zealand. 270,000 of those children live in poverty. In 1986, 11% of Kiwi kids lived in poverty. Today, it's 25%. Of the kids in poverty, 40%, or 180,000, have one parent working full-time. You could say that Abby is lucky, as she has 1.5 parents working, one full-time and one part-time. However, even with more money coming in, Abby still lives in poverty. Abby's dad works full-time, 40 hours a week, for $13.75 an hour. Abby's mum works part-time, 20 hours a week, for $13.75 an hour. This is a total of $825 a week. A study done by various groups worked out what the total weekly living costs for Abby, her brother Charlie, and her parents would be. Food is $226, clothing is $18, rent is $275, energy is $46, health is $14, and these are just the basics. So their weekly living costs are $1,038 each week, and as we showed before, their weekly income is $825. This leaves them $213 short each week. Even with all tax credits and possible benefits, they are still $112 short each week. This disparity directly affects the workers' children. Abby and Charlie miss out on the basic necessities that no child should go without.
We rent an old house. Mum says it's the best we can afford. Mum always says sorry when my asthma gets bad, because our house is cold.
My window has holes in it. Mum says she can't buy me a new one.
The living wage is $18.40 an hour. This is what is needed to cover all living costs. Without a living wage, these costs have to be cut. Out of all these costs, what would you cut out? A living wage is the minimum wage necessary for a worker to survive and participate in our society. One young boy brought together a group of citizens and campaigned successfully for the London Olympics to be a living wage Olympics. This means everyone who worked at the Olympics was paid a living wage, even those contracted out. It's important to understand that it is not the same as the minimum wage. We want employers to decide for themselves to pay their employees more, and for them to especially consider their workers with families to support. We want businesses to treat their employees with dignity, and to pay them a living wage.
No, I don't see. I know gold is not enough.